Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video here on the Rowcrop. Well, I guess not another video because I guess it's technically the first episode. Yeah, anyways, besides the point. Welcome back to the channel here, guys, and today we finally have the Rowcrop series. Actually, you know what, we're not gonna take the high country, we're just gonna take the gator. So we got the waste car there, we got the high country. So yeah, we'll go ahead and give you guys a little farm tour. I mean, it's a pretty big farm, I'd say, so I guess let's start over here, since I guess this would be the most out of our way to go back to. Right here we kind of got our fertilizer area. You know, we got all that stuff. We got anhydrous tanks. We got anhydrous applicants stuff. We have a spreader. We have a lime spreader, and we got fertilizer tray and a seed tender in there. Now we head down to the semis. Let's kind of see what we've got in here. Alright, so yeah, we got a few Peters. We got a Peter tag axle on a Brant, I think. Yeah, Brant, low boy, or yeah, we got a flatbed just kind of for whatever, and we got two of our grain trucks here. We're rocking four pretty nice semis. 250,000 each, I'd say. So yeah, we do have a pretty nice farm. We go this way. I don't even know why there's just a random hill, but it's whatever. We got two diesel tanks. We got our suck-up grain dryer bin system coming here. That's kind of our sample our grain. Here, we'll just drive across this. My draper is tweaking, but that's besides the point. We come in here. We can manage all of our bins. You know, we got all of this to access our dryer right here. Yeah. Shoot. Right over here we keep our we keep our headers over here. We got 27 row corn head, 50-foot draper. I know they're kind of off the trailers. That one's tweaking. Another 27 row corn head. We got a 8-row corn head for our STS and 35-foot draper for our STS. And here we don't have anything at the moment. I guess it's just kind of extra cold storage for when it's needed. And here we kind of keep our combines. We got two S790s and an STS. Ooh, almost hit my flower beds there. Right here we have our main cold storage. And then in here, one of these, we keep our work trucks. Don't mind that. We kind of keep our just roller and stuff. And here's our main cold storage. We got an 8400R with our planter. This stuff is all in cold storage because we aren't going to really need it. It's September 2nd. We're just kind of... We got to get some of our end of the year spraying done on our beans. We got two tillage tractors here. And we got our field cultivator here, 9630. And right here we got an 8410 on a 2410 plow. So, and then right here we got a brush batwing mower, rock picker and a 6R. So kind of our 6R is kind of our yard tractor. He doesn't really do much out in the field work, but you know, it's still a nice tractor to have. So yeah, that's pretty much our farm tour. So yeah, I think I did a pretty good job on the setup here. So yeah. Now we are gonna go head out to a couple of fields to make sure, like our bean fields. We're gonna go ahead and do a couple samples. But first, I gotta figure out what ones, and we don't really have an office in any of our sheds at the moment. Kind of pull it here. I'm gonna pull the cars in. This is a nice little Malibu, Chevy Malibu. It's good for the series, if you know. You know. What is this ramp? Okay. Well, I guess that's a little different, I suppose. So, whoa. Yeah, start up. We got a 2020 High Country, just kind of for our main truck, and then, oh my god, we've got a couple of GMs, or we just have one, I think. Oh, hold on. Okay. Well, there we go. Yeah, we have just one GMC work truck, and I think, I don't even know what else we got. So yeah, this is kind of our main truck daily. Alright, let's walk in here to the office. 115, 111, 119, 120, and 106 are bean fields. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 9 fields. I mean, yeah, there's always room for more, but we will have more at some point. Oh, I'm not done in the office, and I left the garage door open. Okay. So, anyways, we gotta look at these weeds here. 115 has a little bit of weedage. 111, 106. Okay, 106 needs to be sprayed the most, so we're gonna get to that. Maybe, if I can even get out of the door. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get spraying done. We're probably gonna do herbicide spraying on 106 because I'd like it to yield pretty good. That way we can get pretty good revenue on our second year of our multi-million-dollar farm. I inherited it, so I know what I'm doing when it comes to farming, so I figured, yeah, you know what, I'll take it from Grandpa. And me and a couple of my brothers, and we got a few farm hands around here that help, so I guess it makes things slightly easier. So we're gonna disconnect the Peter from there. We're gonna walk up into here. Gonna get this sprayer trailer ready. I'm gonna go ahead and get the sprayer ready. Even though we didn't do much service to it this year, I guess it's alright. Even though we didn't really do much to it, I guess it'll be okay. So just give me a minute here. Actually, you know what, we'll just take that stuff when we get to the field. But anyways, I'm going to get this stuff all ready. Peter, this thing have strobes. No, it don't. No, it doesn't. So, it's whatever. I don't really care. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get things hooked up, and I'm gonna get the sprayer in the trailer filled. So yeah, just give me a few minutes here, and I'll get right back to you guys. Alright, so there we go. We got this all filled up. My brother, Jason, my brother here, he is going to hopefully run the sprayer down to the field for me. We got some deadage going here in my couple of my fields, and we also own this. We have a couple bins. We just kind of keep our miscellaneous stuff there, like our construction equipment if we need that. Just kind of our miscellaneous things. We got a dump truck. We got a skid. We got a. I don't even know what we got in there. I probably could have checked the mail, but it's alright. I'm thinking this year, a lot of these fields are going to go up for auction. We got a lot of farmers that are fortunately dying off. But they're going to keep their stuff going. Until spring, I heard there's going to be a massive land auction for all these farmers here. So yeah. Holy smokes. I think I found the field. Is this the field? It's 111 and 10, or it's a 111 and then 106. So I'm hopefully gonna go ahead and try and get 106 done first. Let's hope. Gotta watch out for deer. Deer ear. Whoa. Cut. Okay, so I guess that's why you always have a truck with a tag axle if you're hauling heavy loads like that, like we just were. So, if you guys are wondering what map we are currently playing on, it is Midwest Horizon. I have a whole bunch of this can't be the field. Oh, yes it can. Alright. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, it's the field, alright. So yeah, I'm gonna wait here for my brother Jason to get here. I'm gonna turn the air on. So yeah, there we go. Just turn the air on. I'll wait for him to get here, and I'll get back to you guys when he gets here. Alright, so my brother just got here. Dad just came and picked him up. He followed him. So that being said, with that kind of being said, now I'm gonna ruin a whole bunch of crop, of course. How could I not ruin a whole bunch of crop? Just trying to spray. So anyways, with that being said, they left me to spray, which not that I care. There we go. Not that I care that much. It's not really something that I really ever like to do, but you know what? It's to be fair, I guess it is my farm in a way, so I guess I have to spray, which is whatever. I have to do things I don't really want. So, it is what it is. So yeah, if you guys are liking the content I'm putting out right now, let me know in the comments. I'm trying to keep up with being able to have content out by pre-recording videos. So, I hope you guys are enjoying the content since I'm trying to do the best I can. I mean, so, wow, we're having a whole bunch of dead patches kind of in this field, which is kind of weird. Wrong patch. There we go. Now, I know you kind of generally do the headlands last when spraying, but I'm just kind of doing it this way to get the job done because we do have a whole bunch of fields to spray. And yeah. Okay, there you go. Now you're getting the roll. So, there we go. So yeah, but the kind of issue that sucks is the offs. When we sprayed before, I guess we had different rows set up for spraying, which was weird because I think we had the same sprayer. So we're gonna lose a lot of crop on this field for this reason right here, but I will have to just deal with it. I suppose. I guess it'll be fine. It's whatever. But we are losing a whole bunch of crop off of this field for this reason, especially with all of the dead crop we've got, which isn't very ideal. So dead crop, ran over crop. Slightly weeded, slight weeds. Wow. GPS really did me wrong on this. This will probably be one of the fields for the smaller, for the STS to do. Because I doubt that it's really going to get used much. Just kind of spraying how I want to. Not really with a row. Just kind of spraying how I would like. So, until we get up to here. Now, when we harvest this, yes, we lost a lot of crop, but hopefully it'll yield higher. And it shouldn't really make a difference, let's hope, since we sprayed. Now it's kind of, look at this. Oh dear. Yeah, we still do have a lot of weeds growing. Still have a lot of weeds, but hopefully these will go away as time goes by. And we're going to have to move on to a whole bunch of other fields here to get done. And this field isn't even going to use a full tank of herbicide, which is nice because herbicide is very expensive for whatever reason, which, I mean, to be fair, I mean, I guess it makes sense for herbicide to be expensive. So, it's whatever. So yeah, there we go. We have 106 done. Fold this sprayer up. I'm gonna try and get out of here the best way I can possible. We're gonna go out through here. So I just didn't really want to wreck any crop by going all the way out through. So now what do we have to move on to? I'm gonna look at the iPad here. We have 111 we have to move on to, and then 115, and so on. So let's see. 111. Let's just kind of make sure. Weathering chance. Moisture is not ideal. I could get a little bit of irrigation going on it, but I'm not worried about it. So it's only a 9-acre field, so yeah, it's gonna be a pretty small field. It'll just have to be with, I'll just have to put the STS to work and do something with the STS for that field. So I might have to go walk to go get the truck, so give me 1 second here. I'm gonna have to walk back all the way over there to go get that darn thing. Oh, got a long walk. There we go. This was a long walk to go ahead and get this, but you know, I'd rather not run out of fertilizer mid-spray. So yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gosh. Always be flipping. Flipping annoying. No pun intended. I probably really shouldn't put this close to a body of water, but what is the health department gonna do? Yell at me? Probably. Yeah. Well, had to get this John unfolded. It's Johnson unfolded. For some reason. Okay. Now it's gonna be the same issue with this field. Be the exact same issue here with this field, but this one's gonna be a little bit bigger, so we're gonna lose a lot more profit from this field, but I'll do the best I can to kind of control what I can. Wow. They just all connect to the same row. Now the nice thing is about when you're doing bigger fields, like you're tilling, planting, or spraying on giant, just kind of square fields, you can kind of take a nap, take a rest, just kind of do whatever you want. But it's different with these like 15-acre fields, 15, 20-acre fields that are pretty small. So Yeah, we do have a lot of weeds here in this field. That's kind of why I'm glad we're spraying. It'll definitely give it some maximum yield potential. I don't think I'll have to spray again this year, which will be nice. But this is a very heavily weeded field. But once again, there ain't much we can do about it, so. Not much we can do about it at all. So. Anyways, I mean, it's kind of peaceful just kind of doing this smaller field. Well, not necessarily that it's small whatsoever, but coming this fall, actually I can probably do it now, till this field up, till that one, lime it, and then till it, yeah, probably till it, and then plow it, and have it ready for a seed bed. Nice up and ready. So I could do that. Lime it and then do that. Wouldn't be such a bad idea because it would give it some nice yield potential. But all these corn on corn fields that I've done, I'm going to have to do anhydrous on them this fall. Before we plant, obviously. Because I don't really want to risk it with that and having bad yield on those fields. And it is kind of whatever. But either way, don't want bad yield. That'd be kind of my worst nightmare. I want to have a good crop year this year. So we're going to try to do the best we can to have a nice, good year for crop. So I guess this field isn't really small. I'm just going to do this real quick. 19-acre field, so not very small. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. Do you have a few rows probably here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assuming 5 rows, it might take 1 tank of herbicide. I'm not sure, but I also don't want a chance running out of herbicide. So probably when we get up on this row, I'll go up and refill it, and I'll have Jason come up here, hopefully, just kind of be ready for when we're ready to switch, because I have to get combines ready. Well, not really ready, but we've got just a few days until October, about 8 days until October. So I just want to make sure things are ready to go. So, you know, I'm gonna chance it on this row. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a chance here on this row. Not sure about the one coming back, if I'll be able to make it with the one coming back. I don't think so. I think we'll just be able to make it to the end of the field, and we'll have to get Jason Actually, no, I can probably move it myself. Or I can just go up there to that next row. Let's hope. Are we gonna make it? Are we going to make it? We are gonna make it. Oh, heck yeah. They solid 7%. Well, shoot. Well, you know what? We're just gonna have to go this way. Take these rows that I've already taken, because I've ruined a whole bunch of crop. Now hopefully next year when I spray and have it planted to be ready for spraying, I won't ruin crop. And all we can do is hope. Just kind of match up with these rows like that. Just kind of gotta do one of these, make sure there's no vehicle. Yep, there is. Well, this vehicle can wait. Just gonna back up to this John. Well, there we go. Now we're gonna start. Now we're gonna fill up this John here. So we are, I think, on the like third row. I think this holds like 4,000 liters, but I'm gonna take a look. Moisture is not ideal on these fields. I might have to run some sort of irrigation on these fields. Let's check here. What one is this? This is 111. Okay, we're gonna start running a little bit of irrigation on this field. Holy smokes, that's gonna be a lot of money to run irrigation on it. But I guess it is whatever. I guess I can't control how the co-op wants to do it, unfortunately. Just to do water. But it's whatever. It's gonna make our fields yield better, so. Oh, rip. Sorry, science. It's gonna make our field yield better, so I guess it's kind of worth the pricing. But only $150,000 in the bank, and we're already gonna look at probably 12 grand for this whole irrigation field to irrigate this whole field. But suppose it is whatever. I don't really want to do this field in the fall, so I might start on it right now. What row did we leave off on? Would have been this one right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Jason in this field, and I'll get back with you guys here in a minute. Alright, so I went ahead and had Dad bring me up here. We're gonna go ahead and take the gator over here. Actually, you know what? First, we're gonna spray lime on it. This field here is ready to plant for next season. Yeah, I'm gonna do some lime on it. Unfortunately, don't have anything to carry the line back and forth to a field, so I guess if we run out, we'll have to run back up here to the farm. So, I'm gonna back up to this Johnson. We're gonna start filling up with lime. I could go clear out that field. Hold on. Well, first, depending if there's any rocks, I would rather just kind of make sure that I don't ruin equipment. But we'll check that when we get up there. We are full. Oh. And we are full. Okay. So we're gonna head down to there, and I'll meet you guys when we get down there. Alright, so guys, change of plans. We are going to well, first I have to get the 9630 out. We're gonna cultivate it first, and then I'm gonna wait a few days. Then we'll go over and, or we're gonna plow it up first. Okay, never mind. We're gonna plow it up first, and then I'll go back. We will till it up, or we'll go back after we plow it. We'll spread lime on it, and then we'll go back and kinda, then we'll till it up. Make sure it's ready before planting. But I also want to make sure I don't have much rocks in it. I would like to make sure it doesn't need to be rolled or anything. Just kind of want to make sure it's a nice field and it's ready to go. So this 8410 is not very fast, but nice thing about it is I was able to get new green stars, so because Grandpa really didn't just had a brown box, which will make it hard for these bigger fields, which we do over 4,000 acres. I'd rather make sure all of our equipment is kind of up to, or not 3,000 acres. I'd rather make sure we have all of our equipment up to date. Gotta turn our flashy, wishy-washy lights on. Just kind of head down to that field. Apparently Jason finished spraying. Let's hope so. Oh yeah. Yep, I suppose he finished spraying since the weeds are killed. So yeah. Oh crap. So yeah. Stop and stare. I'm gonna hit my mailbox. Not necessarily something I'd like to do. But you can't turn down here. It's a private drive. Aha. So yeah. Bad thing really about this is it doesn't have wishy-washy lights. It's only got hazard lights on it. But you know, I guess I do kind of care, but I guess it's fine the way it is. I mean, if somebody wants to pass me, they can. I do have the extenders on, but it's not really county regulated or DOT regulated. So, really, what are they gonna do? Pull me over? Yeah, probably. So. Yeah, probably actually. So yeah. We will. Oh, that's kind of weird. There's no grass here, but oh shoot, shoot. Well. No, this was not. Oh. Okay. I didn't even know I hired a worker. I didn't plan on it because I like to do this myself. So. Okay, I'm figuring we're start kind of on this headland. Now, I think we should have. Suppose I can kind of make this into a field, but you know, I can kind of make this into a field, and if we went back here, I might have to put like a little bridge crossing because of the water, but we could definitely plant a wheat crop maybe. Let's see. It's difficult to buy areas like that with this map. I love the map. I just don't like it how you can't buy the outside edges and crap like that. You have to kind of use mods, scripting mods to do stuff like that. So, it's whatever. Let's see. You know, I guess we do 2 headlands. But before we do that, I guess before we do that, I'm gonna go make sure I will have a worker, one of my farm hands going at another field. So give me a minute. I'm gonna go run over to the sprayer and go get somebody working in a different field. Alright, so there we go. We're gonna start here on this field on plowing. I was kind of thinking about making this area part of our field, but I don't think we can legally do that without getting permission from what would be SSI or whatever, surveyor something another crap. We're gonna get on this row, back up, going to start the back here. Oh, there we go. I don't think this 8110 has much horsepower, but you know what, it's alright. It's alright, it'll get the job done for today, at least. It's only a small field, I mean, probably just be a wheat crop. can think about it. Just getting you home. Sorry. Okay, I think we're only gonna do one headland because these headlands kind of suck on this little field with this big plow. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that in the green star. Yeah, this 8110 does not have much power at all, but it's alright. It'll get the job done. And if I have to, my absolutely worst scenario, I'd have to bring out another tractor, and I don't want to do that because that's kind of a useless drive. But once we have this all done up here, I'm gonna have to rock pick it. I'll pick it. Oh man, my bean field. Rip. I'll probably rock pick this. Make it look nice so I don't wreck my tiller. So I don't wreck anything. So, which I'd prefer not to wreck it at all, or even ruin a shank. So, start on this row. Oh shoot, rookie mistake. Why do I still have my hazards on? There we go. Now we just kind of have a long row, and I'll probably get back with you guys when we get done here with this field. Check up on you guys, and yeah. So, see you guys in a bit. Alright, so guys, it unfortunately started raining. Pretty hard. Now just lightened up. It's getting pretty muddy. You know, I'll try and finish this field, but chances are I may not be able to finish it very fast, which might be a slight problem. So we got Jason out in that field spraying, or did he must have finished? I'm assuming he finished spraying, so I'm gonna finish this field up, and that'll probably wrap up the video. Not really many other fields need to be sprayed. Probably by the next time I see you guys, it would probably be no, because we have to do that. We have to lime this and then till it. Oh, now it's coming down again pretty good, so there ain't much we can do, so just kind of keep going. I can't just stop. Yeah, probably the next time we see you guys, it would be liming this and then leaving it limed and then tilling it by fall. So probably in November. Yeah, probably around November. If we don't get much snow, hopefully. Hopefully we don't, but if we do, I mean, I guess I can't really control it, so. Almost wrapping this field up, then we're gonna have this little pass, and then we have that half of the field to go do. And with this heavy rain, it'll delay us from getting lime out. It'll probably be 3 or 4 days from now in order to get lime out, so which would be a slight issue. So yeah, so now going to get this worked up. Yeah, it's getting tracked all muddy, so I'm kind of glad this is a small field, because if it was a big field we'd have to stop. Or I don't really think we have a tractor. Yeah, I don't really think we have a tractor, so it really wouldn't have been convenient if something would have happened. Because we would have got buried with this if it was a big field, and we would have had to wait ages for the field to dry up. Especially with the realistic weather mod, it causes puddling or ponding in your fields and slopey areas, so it would cause a slight issue for us. So we are close to wrapping up this field. Finally. Well, not really finally. I mean, it's only taken a while because this tractor is slightly underrated. This piece of equipment, I think, I don't even know what the power rating is. I'm assuming it's 325. I think it's probably only got that. Actually, we can check. Let's check how much it has. Let's see. 84. Yeah, it's got 270. Check the John Deere 2410. Yeah, so about 320, and this has 270. So it requires 320, and this has 270. So I mean, it does slightly get the job done, but at some point I'll probably have to buy another tractor. Maybe if they have them used, then I can replace the 8410 with. But as of now, it doesn't really appear to be that there's anything nearby, because there's, at this moment, they're getting a new dealership. So, which is slightly good news, I guess. Slightly 50-50 good news. And I'd say it's pretty good news. So. And you know what, I probably won't even rock pick it. I'm probably not even gonna bother wasting time on rock picking this field. If it breaks a disc, if it breaks a fork, it breaks. And I can replace those. Those are very, very simple repairs. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode here today. It's kind of a longer one. I've had 2 longer videos 2 days in a row, yesterday and today. but yeah, I mean, it's whatever. Once again, let me know if you guys enjoyed today's video and are gonna enjoy the Rowcrop series. Let me know for the recommendations you have, and I'll definitely listen to those. What I can do to make this a little more realistic. So, and would you look at that? We've already got ponding from torrential downpours. So, thank God we just finished with this field, because we have got some terrible ponding. So yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.